Hello YouTube, welcome back. Masaru here, and we're going to show you another replay. You'll see, I know this says game 6. I couldn't remember how many I recorded, so we're just going to call this game 5. And I'm going to show you this now. So I'm going to be playing as the Seleucid Empire versus the Suebi. This is going to be unfortified town assault. So I've got my Peltis as my general. 3 archers, 2 more Peltis, some thorax swordsmen, some Thurio spears, versus a bunch of sword masters, 2 catapults, spearmen from my opponent. And I'm going to try to give you a better picture. So my silver shield swordsman, light missile infantry. And so, real quick, he stationed his catapults here, his ballistas here, and I've got a small force down that way. And I immediately noticed that, so I just brought everybody up. I didn't want to get shot with the ballista, and same thing for these guys. But on this side, I've got some heavy knights, some medium spear infantry, Thurio spears, swordsmen, and my 2 royal peltis there. So that's going to be my very heavy melee cavalry. I wasn't sure how effective they were going to be, and you get to see them in action here versus Wodenaz spears. A lot of these guys are hidden or just too far to see, understandable, on a town assault. Light mission infantry here, Singer archers, Thurio spears, swordsmen, Azat knights, swordsmen, spears, and my general kind of hanging back, my peltis. And I noticed that I was taking fire here. I kind of let that go for a second, just so I could try to take some of his ammo away, but then I realized, you know what, it's probably not worth it. I'm probably going to need these cav later, so I just brought them all around this way and just kind of hung out. Same thing for this guy, to try to maybe come in through these gaps here. But as you can see now, he's got his sword masters here, spears here, Wodenaz spears here, and some round shield swordsmen here. So he's covering up. He's doing pretty good. He's got his general over here, some light spears here. I'm not sure why he stuck his general right here. Maybe for an easy retreat if he had to. Maybe some easy support any way he needed him to go. So if he had to retreat his general, he can bring him back here, send these swordsmen back the same way, and that'll be that. But so let me fast forward this for you a little bit. So I've got both of my armies moving up here. My general taking some artillery, brought them up. I left these guys in reserve in case of any surprises against my general there. But I'm going to go ahead and move my Syrian archers up here, shoot at these guys, and with spearmen and swordsmen in support. 1 unit coming here, 1 unit coming here, and I think it was this unit here, my swordsman, held out quite a long time against these units on this side, and then I decided to just use my archers and go ahead and try to take out whatever I could and lessen the burden of my troops coming up. And so you'll see I brought my horsemen here. They're still taking fire, and that's okay for me. I don't mind that. I didn't really see too much room for me to move around with my horsemen, but I am trying my best, shooting my spears at them, and they do pretty good. Their armor isn't too bad. Yeah, there's some kind of formation there, and it's just not working out. Probably covered by these tents. And so same thing here, just moving up my guys. So I didn't get a chance to really brace like I wanted to, but my spears should quickly take out these noble riders, and I'm going to support them by bringing in my silver shield swordsman there. These guys are hanging back in reserve. I noticed that his general was in the back, so you'll see me here soon bring my spears right into the mix, and to cut off any flanking maneuver, I decided to just go ahead and attack them. I wanted to actually spread them out a little bit more across. If he wanted to, he probably could have snuck around like this and came this way. But so I managed to scare away his noble riders, but he's not paying attention, and I'm shooting his noble riders in the back. And these wilderness spears, you'll see that they're gonna fall eventually to my swordsmen. And here my Azad knights, all day long, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some hammer and anvils. But he did manage to get into a shield wall, as you can see, and that's all I'm gonna do is back and forth. And then eventually, I'll explain what I did next after that for a while. So, charged in here. Against his sword masters, which are actually a pretty good unit. I mean, I was just very surprised. I just, he did very well. I don't know what I'll say about these sword masters. See, they're already breaking my Thuriel spears here, so I decided to support with another unit. They're just doing absolutely well in the long run. Still got a unit here that I'm bringing in. I'm going to bring him in this way, and you can see I brought the Azad Knights that were hanging out over here, brought them all the way in for a charge against their general, and here I am still. And these Azads, or these swords masters, I mean, I can't believe it. These very heavy melee cav, hammer and anvil all day against sword masters in shield wall. These guys don't break, man. Only 3 losses, as you can see there, and so. I managed to sandwich his general here. It glitched out on me for some reason. It kind of just stopped there. But I decided, yes, I know. I'm going to charge in from the back, and he's going to come in from my rear as well. But it doesn't bother me. I'm just trying to get his general out of there. It's going to be quite a grind fest. My archer's still shooting his sword masters over here. Nothing happening too much. Got my swordsmen hanging out. I'll be bringing them up real soon. I moved my general here. He's got catapults around this area just to make sure that they stay out of range. And so one of my 3 spearsmen broke already, and I'm going to bring my general into the mix as well. So his noble riders are starting to waver. I've got his general trapped, still trying to get through this line right here. I decided to go ahead and get into a diamond formation and maybe try to punch through, and it's working a little bit more there. But these guys are pretty solid. And so he brought in reinforcements. I decided, you know what, let me bring in my pelters. Let me keep reinforcing. He's not going to get away. I'm still shooting. And finally brought my silver shield swordsman up here and to support, because they've been fighting for a while. I had to put these guys in shield wall, and I had to use the whip just to make sure they didn't go that far. His general actually managed to kill all my troops. He's going to get my archers here. An absolute grind fest when you're talking bottlenecks and everything else. I finally got my Azad Knights to punch through. I just decided, you know what, I'm going to charge, and then I'm just going to keep moving on. And I got to support my archers now because they are in deep trouble. Still in diamond formation. But I don't have time to mess around with these swords masters anymore. He brought some reinforcements to this flank on over here, through here, and I decided I got to bring my royal peltas in now because it's getting real thick in there. He saw my charge, and he decided, well, I'm not going to get away, so I'm going to try to charge this guy in the back, and he made the charge, but then I got my own charge in from the back, and you're going to see that. I'm just going to keep banging him left and right. I got to get rid of his general. My general, meanwhile, is still safe and sound. No issues. Lost 4 guys to that, probably most likely to that volley. Still got ballistas back here, but he really has no target anymore. All of his troops are engaged with mine. I am losing this dramatically here. Ever since his general managed to get in, I've been getting slaughtered. I mean, these sword masters are just absolutely brutal. So grind fest here, bringing in my royal peltas to support, just doing whatever I can. He's got headhunt going, and this battle took quite a while. I'm gonna go and fast forward this for you a little bit. Yeah, see, so I had to use the whip, had to get out of shield wall or into shield wall. His general is doing damage. So right now My guys are, see, these wilderness spears, is there still one left? No, these are sword masters. See, these sword masters are excellent. 108 kills for him, 56 for his over here. 61 in his general, managed to get 208. My royal peltist 27, my swordsman 106, 53, 44. So I'm not really punching through and getting any kills, but I am making progress. And his sword masters are waving here. He's going in the shield wall. Smart move on him. I saw an opening here. I took it, and eventually I'm going to send a unit down this way. But right now I'm just trying to surround the last of these sword masters to try to rout them, because they are very, very annoying. And you can see here he's trying to form back up, but he is stuck. He's just not going anywhere. Bring my general around. I still managed to have a swordsman here. That shield wall is helping him out against sword masters and wilderness spears, but he's isolated. He has no support, and he's on the wrong side of the the battlefield for some reason. He should be over here, but I can't afford to break off and charge. He would certainly dive in. I had to rally, use my general ability to rally just in case. And these sword masters have been waiting for a while. I can't seem to punch through. He's got his unit standing over here for some reason, but I said fine, I'll go ahead and charge you. I'm finally breaking through here. Broke a sword master, and there's still a sword master hanging out. So 117 kills from my swordsman here. Royal peltist with 88. Those guys are beefy too. They should make quick work of these sword masters now that they're only at 36 men. And so here we go. So he's actually doing a pretty good job keeping me at his front. But this is all his forces. He has no more surprises anywhere hidden around or outside of the town or anything else. His ballista was here. I think it's still there. He might have dropped his equipment and possibly sent him over here. I can't remember. But this battle is continuing on, a serious grind fest. He's got one unit here trying to break them, do what I can. I've got him surrounded from behind, and you know, surprisingly my swordsmen are still hanging in there with the shield wall against the sword masters and spears. But now his spears are breaking. They're gone. His sword masters are still here. There it is. So he did drop the ballistas, and he is going to try to support. He's still got, yeah, his ballistas here too. And so this battle was over. Sent him in, try to sandwich this general, and quick work of him. He's going to try to support. It's good to see you know, an intelligent move like that. Probably could have been done earlier, but against my archers here in melee, and all I really have is swordsmen, I had to pop in the shield wall and use the whip. These archers are going to go down. Cleaned up his general. So now my plan was to come around here and then send these last three guys up towards this way and really clean up this mess. But a really close game, I thought, at one point. And see, there I am. They're already routed. And so here we go. Just an excellent game. I thought it was an excellent game. My opponent did real well. It lasted a long time. These sword masters are no joke. 193 kills, 90, 127, 66, 51. And even this catapult here got 111, 37. His general 223. Absolutely well. I didn't really play my Azat Knights as well as I should have. My archers, I think, didn't really do much either. Against the armor, against the shield wall and whatnot. I mean, it just didn't seem like they did anything. My general got in there close to the end. As you can see, I mean, it was close. I mean, look, I've got all, you know, my units are almost dead here. I've got my, really I only had my two peltists and my general and the thorough spears, and this guy still had, you know, a whole catapult unit. But it was a good game. Kudos to my opponent. Cool name. You know, I'm sure he felt a little retarded. I did too. We're still learning the game, But yeah, no doubt a Pyrrhic victory. Could have been done better on my part. So I'll see you guys next time. If you like it, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, put a comment section. I'll be happy to read it and reply to it. Thank you.